Did you know that the familiar slices of cheese in your fridge could be a hidden culprit harming your health, especially for those living with diabetes? In today's video, we'll explore the 6 most dangerous types of cheese that diabetics should limit or avoid to maintain stable blood sugar levels and protect their overall health. Don't miss this, because cheese number 2 is the most dangerous enemy you need to be aware of. Join us as we dive deeper into why these seemingly harmless types of cheese can pose risks, and more importantly, how to replace them with healthier alternatives without giving up your favorite flavors. If you love content about health and nutrition, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel now so you won't miss any valuable information. The journey to better health starts with small choices, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Dr. Richard K. Bernstein, an American physician with type 1 diabetes and a leading expert in diabetes management, developed an effective method for blood sugar control based on a low-carbohydrate diet. He discovered that consuming fewer carbohydrates not only helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, but also reduces the risk of diabetes-related complications. His approach emphasizes eating small, low-carb meals combined with small insulin doses to achieve optimal blood sugar control. In his renowned book, Dr. Bernstein's Diabetes Solution, he highlights the importance of selecting appropriate foods and beverages. He recommends unsweetened teas such as green tea and black tea, which not only help stabilize blood sugar levels, but also provide antioxidants beneficial for heart health. Additionally, he suggests non-caffeinated beverages like plain water and mineral water to support kidney function and maintain hydration without causing blood sugar fluctuations. 6. American cheese. Characteristics and popularity. American cheese is one of the most familiar and widely used types of cheese in American households, known for its perfect melting ability and mild flavor. It frequently appears in sandwiches, hamburgers, or quick snacks. However, what makes American cheese so beloved also highlights its major health drawbacks, especially for individuals with diabetes. This is not a natural cheese, but rather an industrially processed product. Its ingredients often include milk, vegetable oils, emulsifiers, preservatives, and other additives that enhance texture, color, and shelf life. While these features make it more appealing, they also turn it into an unwelcome nutritional bomb for people with diabetes. Consuming processed foods like this often negatively impacts blood sugar control. Potential risks for people with diabetes. American cheese contains several components that can pose serious health risks for diabetics. High sodium content. A single slice of American cheese, about 20 g, contains between 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium, making up 15 to 20% of the daily recommended intake. High sodium levels can lead to increased blood pressure, which is especially dangerous for diabetics who are already at a higher risk of cardiovascular disease. Trans fats. Some types of American cheese contain trans fats derived from partially hydrogenated vegetable oils. According to research from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, trans fats increase bad cholesterol, LDL, decrease good cholesterol, HDL, and contribute to cardiovascular diseases while also raising insulin resistance. Added sugars. To enhance flavor. Some American cheeses include added sugars. Even small amounts can cause sudden spikes in blood sugar, which is particularly concerning for diabetics. Consumer tips. While American cheese carries significant risks, diabetics don't necessarily have to eliminate it entirely if they make informed choices. 1. Read labels carefully. Choose American cheese with low sodium content, less than 200 milligrams per slice. No trans fats, and no added sugars. 2. Control portions. Limit intake to no more than 1 slice per day and pair it with low sodium, high fiber foods to minimize its impact on blood sugar. 3. Opt for alternatives. Replace American cheese with natural options like low-fat mozzarella or cheddar to maintain nutritional value while reducing risks. By consuming American cheese wisely, you can protect your health while keeping your diet varied and enjoyable. 5. Cream cheese. Characteristics and popularity. Cream cheese is a soft, smooth, and mildly flavored cheese that is beloved for its versatility in cooking. From spreading on bread using in desserts like cheesecake, to forming the base for creamy sauces. Cream cheese is almost a staple ingredient in many kitchens. However, for individuals with diabetes, cream cheese can be a potentially risky choice if not consumed properly. This type of cheese often contains high levels of saturated fat and calories. A typical 28g serving of cream cheese can have about 10g of fat, 6g of which are saturated fats, and nearly 100 calories. This poses a challenge for diabetics, particularly those trying to manage weight and fat intake. Additionally, many commercial cream cheeses contain added sugar or preservatives to enhance flavor. This can lead to post-meal blood sugar spikes, making glucose control more difficult and increasing the risk of long-term complications. Risks for people with diabetes. Cream cheese presents several risks for diabetics, ranging from weight gain to blood sugar issues. Here are the key reasons why it should be consumed cautiously. 1. High saturated fat content. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology indicates that saturated fats can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, one of the leading complications of diabetes. High saturated fat content in cream cheese can reduce insulin sensitivity, making blood sugar control more challenging. 2. Weight gain risks. With 100 calories in just a small 28g portion, cream cheese can easily lead to excessive calorie intake if portion sizes are not controlled. This can contribute to weight gain, further complicating blood sugar management. 3. Added sugars and additives. Many cream cheese varieties include added sugars to improve taste. For example, some types may contain 1-3g of sugar per serving, which might seem minimal but can significantly impact diabetics. Preservatives and other additives in processed cream cheese can increase the body's metabolic burden. 4. Uncontrolled consumption potential. Cream cheese is often used in high-calorie dishes like creamy sauces, desserts, or paired with carbohydrate-rich foods like bread or crackers. This combination can lead to unintentional intake of excess calories and sugar. Tips for safe cream cheese consumption for diabetics. While cream cheese does carry risks, it doesn't have to be completely excluded from a diabetic diet. With proper adjustments and smart choices, you can still enjoy its creamy texture without compromising health. 1. Choose low-fat and sugar-free options. Opt for low-fat, light cream cheese, or fat-free cream cheese to significantly reduce saturated fat and calorie intake. Read labels carefully to select varieties without added sugars or unnecessary additives. 2. Control portions. Use cream cheese sparingly. A small portion, 1 to 2 tablespoons, is enough to add flavor without dramatically increasing calorie and fat intake. When using cream cheese in sauces or baked dishes, dilute it with other ingredients like unsweetened yogurt or low-fat milk. 3. Pair with healthy foods. Instead of spreading cream cheese on white bread or sweet crackers, try whole grain bread or pair it with vegetables like celery or cucumber. This not only reduces carbohydrate intake, but also increases fiber, aiding in better blood sugar management. 4. Incorporate in homemade recipes. Making cream cheese at home with healthy ingredients like low-fat milk or unsweetened Greek yogurt is an excellent way to control what goes into the final product and minimize the risk of additives. 5. Monitor blood sugar levels. After consuming cream cheese, diabetics should monitor their blood sugar levels to understand how their body reacts to it. Based on the results, portion sizes and consumption frequency can be adjusted accordingly. 4. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, a popular choice, but not always safe. Cottage cheese is often regarded as a healthy choice, especially for those looking to lose or maintain weight. This soft, light, and protein-rich cheese is commonly added to salads, paired with fruits, or included in diet plans. At first glance, it seems perfect, but is it truly suitable for people with diabetes? The answer is not straightforward. Cottage cheese contains less fat than many other cheeses but has a factor that often goes unnoticed: its carbohydrate content. Made from whey, this cheese contains lactose, a natural sugar, depending on the brand and production process. The carbohydrate content in cottage cheese can range from 3 to 6g per 100g, a significant amount for those who need to closely monitor blood sugar levels. Potential risks for people with diabetes. If you love cottage cheese and have diabetes, consider the following risks to understand why this cheese could cause problems if not consumed correctly. 1. Inconsistent carbohydrate content. Pure cottage cheese has lower carbohydrate levels, but products with added cream or flavorings often have higher sugar content. This makes cottage cheese an unknown variable, requiring careful label reading before consumption. If not controlled, eating cottage cheese can cause unexpected blood sugar spikes. 2. Poor pairings. Cottage cheese is often paired with sweet fruits like bananas, mangoes, or jams, foods high in natural sugars. This can push the total sugar content of the meal beyond manageable levels. Some people use cottage cheese in dishes like pasta or bread, overlooking the fact that these foods are also rich in carbohydrates. Together, they can significantly elevate blood sugar levels. 3. Products with additives. Many commercial cottage cheese products contain added cream, salt, or preservatives to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. These additions not only increase calorie content but also pose risks for heart health or high blood pressure. Common complications of diabetes. How to safely consume cottage cheese. Cottage cheese isn't entirely off-limits for diabetics, provided it's consumed mindfully. Here are simple and practical tips to help you enjoy this cheese safely. 1. Choose products without additives. Look for plain cottage cheese without added sugar, cream, or artificial flavorings. These versions typically have lower carbohydrate content and pose less risk of blood sugar spikes. 2. Pay attention to portion sizes. Limit portions to 100-150 g per meal and pair cottage cheese with fiber-rich foods like leafy greens or seeds. This helps slow the absorption of sugars into the bloodstream. 3. Smart pairings. If you want to eat cottage cheese with fruits, opt for those with a low glycemic index, such as strawberries, blueberries, or green apples. This not only reduces the risk of blood sugar spikes, but also adds vitamins and fiber. Avoid pairing cottage cheese with white bread or sugary jams. Instead, try whole grain bread or vegetables like cucumbers and tomatoes for a healthier snack. 4. Monitor blood sugar levels. If you're adding cottage cheese to your diet for the first time, check your blood sugar levels after meals to see how your body reacts. Based on the results, adjust portion sizes accordingly. 5. Consider alternatives. If managing the carbohydrate content of cottage cheese feels too complicated, try alternatives like low-fat mozzarella or ricotta, which typically have significantly lower carbohydrate levels. Cottage cheese can be a nutritious option, but it's not entirely harmless for people with diabetes. The key lies in reading nutritional labels, controlling portion sizes, and pairing it wisely with other foods. When used correctly, this cheese can still add delicious flavor and nutritional value to your meals without negatively impacting your health. Remember, no food is completely off-limits. Everything can be adjusted to fit your lifestyle and health needs. Knowledge and careful planning are the keys to living a healthy life, even while managing diabetes. 3. Ricotta cheese. Ricotta, a beloved ingredient in Italian cuisine. Ricotta cheese, with its soft texture and mild flavor, is one of the most popular ingredients in Italian dishes, from savory dishes like lasagna and ravioli to desserts like cannoli. Ricotta holds a significant place in global cuisine. What makes ricotta unique is that it is made from whey, the liquid left after cheese making, which means it has less fat than cheeses made from whole milk. However, this does not make it completely harmless, especially for people with diabetes. Whey contains lactose, a natural sugar, that increases the carbohydrate content in ricotta. On average, 100 g of ricotta contains about 3-7 g of carbohydrates, depending on the production method and brand. For diabetics, ricotta can be an opportunity to add protein and calcium to their diet, but it also comes with risks if not used properly. Potential risks of using ricotta cheese. Ricotta is not a harmless choice for people with diabetes, especially if portions are uncontrolled or paired incorrectly. Here are some points to consider. 1. Carbohydrate content from lactose. Ricotta contains lactose, a natural sugar found in whey. Although not as high as in fresh milk, lactose can still cause a slight rise in blood sugar, particularly if consumed in large amounts. Variations between ricotta types. Some industrial ricottas may include added cream or thickeners, significantly increasing the carbohydrate and fat content. 2. Additives in commercial ricotta. Many brands add preservatives or thickeners to prolong shelf life or improve texture. These can increase calorie content and negatively affect blood sugar control. Low-fat ricotta, which seems like a good choice, may contain added starch or sugar to maintain its smooth texture, elements that diabetics should particularly avoid. 3. Uncontrolled consumption potential. Ricotta is often used in high-carbohydrate dishes like pasta, pizza, or desserts. When combined with these foods, the total carbohydrate content of the meal can exceed recommended limits. Eating ricotta with sweet fruits or jams can also lead to blood sugar spikes due to the combined sugars from both the cheese and the fruits. How to use ricotta cheese safely and healthily. Ricotta can be part of a healthy diet if consumed mindfully. Here are practical tips to help you enjoy its nutritional benefits without increasing health risks. 1. Choose high-quality ricotta. Opt for pure ricotta without additives or added sugars. If possible, choose organic ricotta to avoid harmful chemicals. Check nutrition labels carefully for carbohydrate content. Ricotta with 3-5 g of carbohydrates per 100 g is generally a safer option. 2. Limit portion sizes. For diabetics, it is best to consume no more than 50-75 g of ricotta in one meal. This amount is sufficient to add flavor and protein without causing significant blood sugar spikes. Use a kitchen scale or measuring tools to accurately control portion sizes. 3. Pair wisely with other foods. Instead of eating ricotta with pasta or pizza, pair it with low-starch vegetables like zucchini, leafy greens, or bell peppers. These foods reduce the overall carbohydrate content and add fiber, helping slow sugar absorption into the bloodstream. If pairing ricotta with fruits, choose those with a low glycemic index, such as green apples, pears, or berries. 4. Incorporate into homemade dishes. Ricotta can be used as a filling for stuffed vegetables or mixed with herbs and spices to create a healthy dip. Cooking at home allows you to control the carbohydrate and fat content of your meals. Avoid dishes that combine ricotta with cream or sugar, e.g., desserts, as they can cause unwanted blood sugar spikes. 5. Monitor your body's response. If you're trying ricotta for the first time, monitor your blood sugar levels after meals to see how your body reacts. Adjust portion sizes and frequency based on the results. Ricotta is a nutritious cheese, especially rich in protein and calcium, but it must be used carefully in a diabetic diet. The key is to control portions and choose food pairings wisely so you can enjoy its creamy flavor without compromising your health. Remember, no food is entirely off-limits. Everything can be adjusted to fit your lifestyle and health needs. Knowledge and mindful choices are the keys to staying healthy while managing diabetes effectively. 2. Brie cheese. Brie, a sophisticated yet challenging choice for health. Brie cheese, with its smooth white rind and creamy interior, is one of the most beloved cheeses worldwide, especially at elegant parties or Western-style light meals. Its subtle flavor and rich, creamy texture make it a favorite, often paired with bread, fruits, or sweet jams. However, beneath its charming exterior lies potential health risks, particularly for individuals with diabetes. Brie belongs to the high-fat cheese category, with a significant amount of saturated fats. A 30 g serving of brie contains about 8-9 g of fat, most of which is saturated. While fat does not directly raise blood sugar, it can affect insulin sensitivity and increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, concerns that are particularly critical for diabetics. Risks of using brie cheese for people with diabetes. Brie is a premium cheese, but is not always a safe choice for diabetics. Below are some risks to consider. 1. High saturated fat content. Saturated fats in brie can raise levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, while lowering good cholesterol, HDL. According to the American Heart Association, AHA, Excessive consumption of saturated fats increases the risk of heart disease, a risk already heightened for diabetics. Overconsumption of saturated fats may also reduce insulin sensitivity, making blood sugar control more challenging. 2. High-calorie content. A small serving of brie, 30 g, contains about 100 to 120 calories. For diabetics trying to manage their weight, overeating brie can lead to excess calorie intake. 3. Pairings with high glycemic index foods. Brie is often eaten with white bread, crackers, or sweet fruits like grapes and jams. These high glycemic index foods, combined with the fats in brie, can cause a significant spike in blood sugar levels after a meal. 4. Difficulty controlling portions. With its delicious taste and creamy texture, brie can easily lead to overconsumption. This increases the risk of excessive fat and calorie intake, negatively impacting blood sugar control and weight management. How to enjoy brie cheese safely and healthily. Brie does not have to be completely excluded from a diabetic diet if consumed mindfully. Here are practical suggestions for enjoying brie while protecting your health. 1. Strict portion control. Limit consumption to 30-40 g of brie per meal. This amount adds flavor without significantly increasing calorie or fat intake. Use a kitchen scale or measuring tools to ensure precise portion control. 2. Pair with healthy foods. Instead of pairing brie with white bread or sweet jams, combine it with low-starch vegetables like cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, or bell peppers. This reduces overall carbohydrate intake and increases fiber, aiding blood sugar control. If you prefer to eat brie with fruits, choose low glycemic index options like berries, strawberries, blueberries, or green apples. 3. Choose high-quality brie. Opt for natural brie without additives or artificial flavors. Organic brie or cheese made from grass-fed cow's milk is often of better quality and less likely to contain harmful chemicals. 4. Avoid high-carbohydrate pairings. Do not use brie in dishes with white bread, pasta, or pizza. These combinations increase the total carbohydrate content of the meal, making blood sugar management more difficult. 5. Enjoy brie as a snack. Instead of including brie in main meals, consider enjoying it as a snack paired with unsalted nuts or fresh vegetables. This helps you control portions without significantly impacting your daily calorie intake. 6. Monitor your body's reaction. After consuming brie, check your blood sugar levels to understand how your body reacts. If blood sugar rises significantly, adjust portions or consider substituting with lower-fat cheeses. Brie is a sophisticated and appealing cheese, but for diabetics, the sophistication lies in its mindful use. By controlling portions, making smart choices, and pairing brie with healthy foods, you can still enjoy its unique flavor without compromising your health. 1. Cheddar cheese. Cheddar, a beloved choice with challenges for diabetics. Cheddar cheese, known for its firm texture, rich flavor, and global popularity, is one of the most widely used cheeses. From sandwiches and baked dishes to snack platters, cheddar is highly valued for its delicious taste and versatility. However, for people with diabetes, cheddar is more than just a simple food choice. While cheddar contains very little carbohydrate, less than 1 g per 30 g, making it seemingly blood sugar-friendly, it is high in saturated fat and sodium, two factors that can pose significant risks to cardiovascular health, a major concern for diabetics. Potential risks of cheddar cheese for diabetics. Beneath cheddar's appealing exterior are potential risks, especially when overconsumed or paired incorrectly. Here are some key concerns. 1. High saturated fat content. A 30 g serving of cheddar contains about 9-10 g of fat, nearly 6 g of which are saturated. Saturated fats can raise levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, lower good cholesterol, HDL, and increase the risk of heart disease. For diabetics, saturated fats can also reduce insulin sensitivity, making blood sugar management more challenging. 2. High calorie content. A small serving of cheddar provides about 110 to 120 calories. Without portion control, cheddar can contribute to exceeding daily calorie limits, leading to weight gain. a factor that increases the risk of diabetes complications. 3. High sodium content. Cheddar is among the saltiest cheeses, with 180 to 200 milligrams of sodium per 30 serving, approximately 10% of the daily recommended intake. For diabetics, who often face hypertension issues, high sodium intake can elevate the risk of stroke and cardiovascular disease. 4. Unhealthy pairings. Cheddar is commonly used in high carbohydrate dishes such as white bread sandwiches, pizzas, or potato chips. These combinations can cause significant blood sugar spikes post-meal, complicating glucose control. How to enjoy cheddar cheese safely. Despite its risks, cheddar does not need to be entirely eliminated from a diabetic diet. With mindful adjustments, you can still enjoy cheddar without compromising your health. 1. Control portion sizes. Limit cheddar consumption to 30-40 g per meal. This amount is enough to add flavor without significantly increasing fat or calorie intake. If cheddar is used in a dish, consider reducing other high-fat or high-calorie ingredients to keep the meal balanced. 2. Opt for reduced fat and low-sodium cheddar. Many brands offer reduced fat and low-sodium cheddar options that retain the signature flavor while minimizing health risks. Read labels carefully to ensure there are no added starches or artificial additives. 3. Pair with healthy foods. Instead of pairing cheddar with white bread or potato chips, try combining it with low-starch vegetables like cauliflower, broccoli, or carrots. These add fiber and slow sugar absorption. If pairing cheddar with fruits, choose low-sugar options like strawberries, blueberries, or pears. 4. Use cheddar as a garnish. Treat cheddar as a flavor-enhancing ingredient rather than the main component of a meal. For example, sprinkle a small amount over a salad or soup instead of using it as a filling for large sandwiches. 5. Prepare homemade dishes. When using cheddar in recipes, prepare dishes at home to control the amount of cheese and other ingredients. Avoid combining cheddar with high-fat items like bacon or creamy sauces. 6. Monitor your body's response. If adding cheddar to your diet, monitor your blood sugar levels after meals to understand how your body reacts. Based on the results, adjust portion sizes and frequency as needed. Cheddar is a good source of protein and calcium, but it comes with risks that diabetics must pay special attention to. By controlling portions, choosing healthier versions, and pairing cheddar with low-glycemic foods, you can still enjoy its rich flavor without negatively impacting your health. Remember, enjoying the delicious taste of cheese requires mindful choices and proper use, especially for those living with diabetes. Each type of cheese discussed in this guide presents unique challenges, but that doesn't mean you have to completely give up on culinary pleasures. The key lies in balance and control, from reading nutrition labels and limiting portions to pairing with healthy foods. Health is a long journey, and every small decision in your diet can contribute to improving your quality of life. Stay informed, stay disciplined, and you'll not only manage diabetes effectively, but also enjoy life to its fullest. If you're interested in optimizing sleep for better overall health, we've prepared a special video introducing a drink that can help you sleep deeper and better every night. Don't miss this opportunity to discover a simple yet highly effective way to start your day full of energy. Click on the video on the screen now to learn more. Wishing you health and happiness.